And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and it's time to review this season, whatever it is called. I'm not entirely sure. They don't really have a name for it or anything. So we're going to go through everything that's going on this season and talk about it a little bit because it looks kind of interesting. Limited is back for the foreseeable future, at least for the 3 weeks, which I think is kind of cool. I mean, that's tight. I'm glad that's the case. We got a bunch of XP available because we do have a new season progression tree, which is tight because we get an Invincible Kevin Durant at the top, which is a card that I've kind of wanted all year but didn't want to spend the MT on, so that's pretty tight. A lot of XP available. I think all of the XP is available right out of the gate, which is cool. I wish they would have put some new reward cards in here anyway into the agenda. I mean, that would have been tight, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna go too hard on that. I mean, the progression tree is cool and everything, but it is what it is. Like I said, I would have liked to see some new reward cards, but it's fine. Limited is back with new stuff. It's just using 86 overall lineup or lower. You can't use gold or below cards or heat checks, so you're gonna have to fill the bench unit up with emeralds. We'll talk about that in the limited tips video. We did get a locker code as well, which is kind of tight, that I wanted to highlight just in case you guys didn't see it. It's just a thank you, my team community, not the equal sign. Yes, there we go. My team, one word, community, which is like, okay, fine. I like when they do this thank you stuff. At least this one's like a pretty decent code. It's thank you, my team community. So I'll leave it on screen for a second real quick, just pause the video, whatever. That way you can get the code if you don't have it already. And you get a free Deluxe GOAT X Invincible pack, whatever. I'm sure you'll probably get nothing in it. I won't get anything in it, but there is a bunch of tokens in the mix here. Got 21, 41, oh yeah, 21, 42, 63 tokens total, which is pretty tight, I guess. And then bam. So we got a GOAT pack, a deluxe one, which is tight. I don't know what I'm going to get out of it. I'm going to go open it right now, but hey, it's a free Invincible card, so it is what it is. I mean, worst case scenario, you get like a Stockton or something out of it. It's still a free card. You start the season with a free Zion, so if you miss that out of position Zion, you get one. That's pretty tight, I guess. I don't know. The season as a whole is kind of I don't want to say W because I hate using that word, but it's a good season so far. I got Jimmy again. I really should have sold my Jimmy Butler the other day when I pulled him, and I would have got like over 100K. Now he's going for legitimately 14K. Really didn't think he was going to drop off like that, but it is what it is. It's fine. Jimmy, by the way, is one of the best cards in this game that you can buy for 14K. There's no question about that. That's just a fact. So, interesting. They have these packs as rewards in pretty much everything. In TT Offline, they replaced the cards that were in here. So you can't get Giannis anymore, which is unfortunate. I wish Giannis would be up here too. I don't understand why they didn't just keep him up there. But you can now get a GOAT pack. You can also go do this GOAT X Invincible challenge against basically an all GOAT, all Invincible squad. On Hall of Fame difficulty, and you get a free Deluxe pack, which is cool, I guess. We got an NBA Champions thing with more tokens. I don't know. With the amount of tokens they're giving out today, you have to assume there's some sort of token market update coming this upcoming week. Like, I would only assume. My thing is, I don't know why they didn't put like an Allen Iverson or like one of the weak Invincible cards or just somebody in the exchange. I'm just shocked that they didn't do that. Like, that's kind of crazy to me that they wouldn't do that. I thought it would have been a pretty good idea, personally. Triple Threat Online, it hasn't changed, so I don't know what the boards are as of yet. So I'm just going to go play a quick game of Triple Threat Online and just see. I'm not going to use this squad. This is my XP squad. I'm upset, though, because if you didn't get Dr. J, you don't have a chance to go get Dr. J again, which I think kind of sucks. I'm going to use Mobley. I'm going to use Kareem. By the way, my Kareem is basically a GOAT Kareem because I put a bunch of Hoff badges on him. So, which they should have at least put the GOAT Kareem for Unlimited instead of the Invincible Kareem. That was whack. I think that was definitely whack on 2K's part. Like, they should have put GOAT Kareem for Unlimited and encouraged people to actually play the mode. I'll be honest, I would have been upset, though, if I was playing that and I ran into someone with GOAT Kareem. Like, I would have been like, why are you still playing this game mode? So, I don't know who I'm facing right now. They're hard off-balling. That's fun. Whatever. Kawhi. I like Kawhi, man. I'm running him, Mobley, and Kareem. Looks like this guy's got Invincible Derrick Rose, who, by the way, is like 10K. So you can buy him for super cheap. So if you're a big Bulls fan like me, like that's fun. Recreate the 2010 Bulls squad. If you have, oh, you just had to do me like that too. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, I'm just playing TTO just to basically get the thing to change because it won't change unless you. Okay, all right. It won't change unless you play a game, like, or else you're still going to see the old prizes. I am kind of upset that Grant Hill's gone because I did want Grant Hill like really bad. Okay, there we go. Hit it, please. Oh, you did do me like that. You had to sell. I mean, I sold myself. It's fine. If that's wet, I'm gonna be upset. Okay, bars. Yeah, I'm kind of upset they got rid of the Giannis for sure. I'm definitely mad they got rid of that. I felt like they should have just kept that all year because he won the championship and whatnot. You guys want to like move around instead of just crowding in the same area? Ooh, big ream dunks. I don't know. Grant Hill was upsetting too. I'm glad I at least got Jerry West the other day before this new season because I don't think you can get any of those cards. Like those cards are just gone. Hopefully they introduce like limited time events where you are able to get some of those guys. I don't think they're done releasing cards, by the way. There's still a month left in the game's lifespan, and I think they will still release some sort of like packs or something for the remainder of at least the next 3 weeks. What those are going to be, I'm not sure. Definitely some super packs in the mix. I could see them. I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to do something involving Michael Porter Jr., though, just because of that Bull lock-in. So I wouldn't be shocked at all to see like a MT purchasable super pack, kind of like when we saw in Season 3. Pop back up at some point. I don't think we're going to see a whole lot of new cards, but they are not going to stop giving themselves ways to get MT. Or not MT, but money in general. Good shot, Kareem. That's kind of how I feel about it. I think that's what we're going to see for the future of this season, at least for the next 3 weeks. Obviously, we're going to see like a 2K22 demo at some point. I'm guessing 2K22 is broken, right? Like that's kind of how I feel. Just with the way they've handled the end of 2K21, my guess is that 2K22 is behind schedule or broken in some way. Evan Mobley, let's go, Splash. Like that's what I have to guess. So I wouldn't be shocked at all to see no demo, no gameplay, nothing whatsoever from the new 2K. Like I don't think that's shocking at all, especially with the lockdowns and stuff like that. It's been hard for a lot of companies to get stuff out, but things are relaxing for now until we get to lockdown to Electric Boogaloo, at least in the good old US of A. And that's not a bad shot to take, by the way. Like, after you see your opponent make a white, it's not a bad idea to take a reckless shot because a lot of times the algorithm on Next Gen will just make your next white if it's not contested, regardless what it is. Like, that happens all the time. You'll notice it if you make a white, somebody will come through and just cash like a half-court white for no reason. That's the game balancing itself out, or so it thinks. So, I don't know. 2K22 is going to be interesting, but I do think we still see a lot of content, at least for the next week or so. I think the last 2 weeks, like, it might die off a bit, but at least we'll see some, like, limited time events. They'll give us reasons to play the game, at least for the last, like, couple weeks. Now, are there going to be packs? Like I said, we could see MT purchasable, like, super packs of some sort like they did with 2K19. They would be smart for them to do that. There we go, got the dub real quick. Now I can see what the actual prizes are, just because get the player base invigorated, because I remember that being a big thing from 2K19 when they released those dynamic duo super packs at the end of the year. It got people excited to go play 2K20, because if they were doing stuff like this at the end of 2K19, people were excited for 2K20 if it was going to be like that, and then it ended up not being like that at all. So it's tough. Like, ending it on this note for 2K21 doesn't really get people excited about 2K22's my team. You know what I mean? Well, I'm about to come up on this Isaiah Hartenstein real quick. Definitely the card we've been looking for all year long. There we go. My bounces aren't nerfed because it's not a prize that is wanted. Nobody really cares about Amethyst Isaiah Hartenstein, so you're able to you notice, like, when the prizes are really good, the ball just bounces crazy. That's definitely by design. I don't think that's like a mistake by any means. That last little ball right there, or last little peg, always does me dirty, dude. It always pushes me straight into the right. So it looks like we got non-deluxe goat packs as the top prize on tier 2. We got Deluxe as the top on tier 3 with non-deluxe as well. Like I said, they should have just kept Grant Hill up there at least. Like, you know what I mean? Something. Just anything, really. So, looking at the Invincible cards, pretty much all of them are buyouts except for the big men. The big men are not. So, guys like Scotty, Larry Bird, David Robinson, he doesn't seem to have moved in price very much. Even like Carmelo Anthony is down in price. Pretty much every wing and every guard is down, aside from guys like LeBron and Giannis and stuff like that. Those guys are still obviously like super expensive and pretty much the exact same price. But everyone else is really cheap. Like, I'm not kidding when I say Jimmy Butler is $14K. Timmy D, who I pulled, I'm kind of annoyed by that because the hyperdrive one is literally the exact same for significantly less MT. But if I can still get 50K for this card, that would be tight. It doesn't look like that's going to be completely in the realm of possibility, but I might be able to squeeze one out. I don't know. Pretty much every guard is cheap, though, especially if they're little, except Paul George. Yeah, Paul George is still a bunch of MT. JR might even be by it now. Yeah, he is. Tracy McGrady might still be expensive. He's still, over 100K for sure. Kristaps, Kawhi, Kobe, who I don't know how to get him, but he's somewhere. Like, he's attainable in some way, shape, or form outside of packs. I just don't know what exactly it is. But, like, it remains to be seen exactly what that's all about. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe he's attainable through some other sort of means, but I don't know. You know what I mean? Anything cool happening here? Giannis? Yeah, nah. Like, not really. He's not down. I'm surprised Michael Jordan's not down either. The GOAT cards are still all pretty expensive. Obviously, Ben Simmons is going to be pricey. I'll go into, like, a full market talk tomorrow, probably. Once the market's actually like settled and stuff like that, that's when I'll go and I'll talk about that. Oh, I got some prizes here. I'm up to level 5 after one singular TTO game. Ooh, we got the Ascension. Okay, this is how you get Kobe. All right. Kobe on the Ascension is not really that tight because I haven't had great luck with the Ascension. Sometimes I get the grand prize, sometimes I don't. I think I've gotten the grand prize. I got Lanier. I got Rodman last season. I don't think I got any of the grand prizes for like 3 straight seasons before that. Yeah, because I didn't get Bill Walton. I definitely didn't get... there's another guy. I don't remember who it was. And one more pick. And we got a Gold Series 3 player. Sick. But, I mean, you know, it is what it is. All things considered, the season is better than I expected it to be. I expected 2K to just kill the game off on Friday, so I'm glad there's at least something that they're doing. Due to the lowest available cards for limited being emeralds, I would check a lot of the emeralds in your collection to make sure they're not going for a bunch of MT, because you could get a bunch of MT for some of these guys. So it's something to kind of look at for sure, especially when it comes to like Series 1, Series 2, where their overalls are a bit lower. But overall, I'm content. I wouldn't say I'm happy with the season, but I'm content with it. Hopefully we see some more updates coming this week, you know, in regards to token market and stuff like that, which, you know, your boy Cheap Ludes will be there posted up. I have a whole new setup at the new apartment that I'm going to be working from, so it's going to be tight. As always, hope you guys have a good weekend. Peace out.